I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm on it.
Hey, Freak Show! You're going nowhere!
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
Holy Toledo. It's Miss Ohio. It's west of nowhere. And I'm Levi.
And I'm Shane.
And holy shit, I haven't talked to you guys in years. Or a year.
2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, times changed. We're different people now. You know, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen you since last year, man.
God, those jokes never get old, and they're always funny.
They're always funny.
Yeah, I love when somebody's taking leave or just vacation, and they're like, "See you next year." Like, I hope you die when you're on vacation. I guess I don't.
Oh my god!
Is that
Just in case
too
you were
much?
curious, I hope you die while you're on vacation.
Yeah. Well, specifically, if you ever say that to me. If you don't, you're good. But
So you're saying you hope I die now?
well, you didn't say it to me before the end of the year. You said it after, so you're not on vacation anymore. How's Pittsburgh?
It was cool, man. I learned that it's the city with the most bridges in America, which is cool.
That's
It has like 400 and something bridges.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's aggressive.
A lot of bridges.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous. There's a
Yeah.
lot of like one ways that force you back over the bridges. It's real
like
dumb.
I was just on this bridge. What the fuck?
No, it's like
Oh,
a different bridge.
okay. That'd be really funny if it just looped you around. You're like, wait a minute, you sons of bitches.
I liked Pittsburgh, man. It was nice. What's weird is I always thought that Pittsburgh was supposed to be like a metropolitan area, right?
Yeah, that's what
It doesn't
imagine in my head.
It doesn't really feel like a metropolitan like area. Like
Yeah.
obviously there is a lot of like stuff. There's a lot of buildings everywhere, but like walking around in Pittsburgh, like comparatively, like to walking around in like Seattle,
Oh yeah,
it's just
very
like,
different.
You know,
huh?
yeah. It has a more of a, as weird as it sounds, it has more of a smaller town vibe to it, but it's still a big city.
Yeah,
I know that sounds crazy saying that, but I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah.
I just remember like walking around and going, I don't feel like I'm in a major city.
well, that's how Boise is, though.
Okay.
Boise's very much like that. It's very like it's like I'm pretty sure it's the biggest city in Idaho, which, you know, whatever. But like it's very like you don't feel like you're in a huge city. You just feel like you're in a regular town. It's very weird.
I had a lot of good food while I was out there.
Yeah. Did you have a goddamn Philly cheesesteak? Or wait, that's Philadelphia. Never mind.
I had, so what's big there is essentially like this sandwich with fries and coleslaw on it.
Oh, load it up.
Yeah, I guess the history was explained to me that back then, like when it was super, they were like all mining and everything. It was a really big mining town,
Yeah.
and in an effort to like be able to give them their food on the go, someone was just like, we'll give you the fries and the coleslaw
We'll
on the
just
sandwich.
slam it
Boom.
together. Everything
Yeah.
all in one. That's kind of, I mean, that's smart, I guess. Sometimes I get a little weirded out by too tall of a sandwich, though. You know, like
Yeah. So I made Nat's family kind of upset.
Oh, did you use a fork
Well,
and
'cause-
knife or what?
No, so the sandwich was like literally like this fucking big. Like
Yeah.
I can't open my mouth that wide.
Yeah,
I was like, well, I want to eat the sandwich, so I like,
deconstructed it.
fuck yeah, I did. I took the
Demolition
slaw,
time.
I took the slaw and the fries off of it,
Yeah,
and like ate the sandwich, and then ate the slaw, and they were like, that's disrespectful. I mean, like they weren't
Yeah.
being mean. They were like laughing about
yeah.
it, but I couldn't eat it. I was like, how do
Yeah.
you want me to eat this? It's cool. Like, yes.
You're like, my job's
And
not
all
like
of-
that, dude. I'm not
can't
a
unhinge
snake, dude. But if you could, you'd make some
Right.
good money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the porn industry.
Yup. Before we get too far along, do we still have Patreon people, even though we abandoned
It's-
them for a week?
It's wild, but we do.
Wow.
Adam Pacino, Tony Burgess, Miles Glenn, Sam Norton, Colby Jordan, Jade Marsh, Jade Birch,
Oh,
Natalie
close one.
Tacarante, Mark Stadler, and Colton. The sound of like steel being like twisted and crunched.
Oh,
You know? It's
yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, like if you're ever watching a movie and like a building's collapsing or whatever for whatever reason, and you have captions on, it'll go steel, steel screeching. That's what you're talking about.
Colton steel screeching.
Yep, I just saw him last night.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, on my trek back, I stopped in because I was in Wisconsin for a week.
There you go. Yeah.
And I was like, well, they're on right on my way back, so just swung down, said hello, and then kept on trucking.
Keeping on. Yeah.
Yeah, I got home and I fucking basically took a shower and then face planted in my bed, and that was like midnight-ish, and I didn't wake up until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I slept a lot
God.
this last week, so, I don't know what that means.
Depression.
Probably.
I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
well, so nobody had any time off while I was up there, so everybody's working all day. The kids had school, so I was like, well, I'm just gonna fucking sleep then. Like
Damn.
slept till noon, woke up, had lunch, watched a movie or two, then then everybody got
Yeah.
home, and then have you watched that Don't Look Up movie?
I have not watched it.
It's this generation's idiocracy, I would say, as far as like being a movie that is very scary, accurate as to how it portrays certain things.
Yeah.
So basically, the premise is the scientists learn about an asteroid coming to Earth, and like a huge one, like 5 kilometers, which is big, I guess.
Yeah.
And
It is big. Yeah.
and I don't know what that is in freedom units, so whatever. Doesn't matter to me. So they learn about it and they're like, well, we should probably tell people. So they go talk to the president, and the president, she just kind of blows them off. She's like, okay, yeah, we'll worry about this if we get the midterms the way we want them, kind of deal.
Oh yeah.
And then like the news people don't take them seriously, and it's just it made me sad. But it was a good movie. But I was like, ooh, oh boy. So yeah,
That's got Jennifer Lawrence and Leonardo DiCaprio and
yeah.
Adam Driver? No.
No. No, it's got so those two, and then it's got homeboy from Superbad. I can't ever remember his name. Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
Yeah. Yep. And among other people, but it's a very like well done movie. I mean, everybody was in it. I mean, Meryl Streep plays the president. Jonah Hill plays her son / cabinet member, something, and their dynamic is very funny.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence, aka Kylie's doppelganger. I've recently discovered that our friend Kylie that likes to comment a billion times on our posts and stuff, which she hasn't done in forever. And we haven't posted in forever either, I guess. Anyway, that's her doppelganger. And who else is in it? A bunch of random people. Fucking who's that dude that does the Medea movies?
Oh man.
You know what I'm talking about? That guy.
Yes.
He's in it. Yeah. It's a good movie though, but like I said, if you
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry, there we go. We're firing on all cylinders. Yeah. I recommend it.
Okay.
Did you watch Spider-Man yet?
I have not watched Spider-Man because I don't want to go to the movie theater to watch it.
You just don't like movie theaters or what?
I just don't want to go to the movie theater. Like, I don't understand why I can't pay to watch it at
Early?
home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
No,
I
I
don't-
get it. You just don't like the whole
I just
Trip.
hate people,
Oh yeah.
and more times than not, some people like are talking during the movie. Someone like is making comments during the movie. Like fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah, good thing nobody does that when you watch like King Kong at your house or nothing.
That's different when it's just me and you. When it's you and your buddies, it's different. But like when you're in a room full of people, I have common courtesy. Like if I go to the movie theater, I don't speak.
Yeah.
Like once
You
the movie
don't
starts,
look at your
I
phone,
won't fucking.
you don't
I'm fucking.
Yeah.
I'm in there. I'm not making any noise because I'm not trying to ruin. I know that everyone else in here has paid the same amount of money to me and they want to enjoy the movie, so
Yeah.
I don't make any noise.
Right.
I just sit there. Like, for instance, I went with Nat a while back to see some movie, and I warned her. I was like, during the fucking the previews, she was
Yeah.
talking to me, and I was like, hey, once the movie starts, I'm not gonna acknowledge your existence. Like,
Yeah.
unless you're on fire or dying, like, I'm not talking
Yeah.
to you.
Just pretend I'm not here, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she was making comments to the commercials and everything else, and then the movie starts, and I just fucking 1,000-yard stare,
Yeah.
ignore everything else, and she starts trying to talk to me, like whisper in my ear,
Yeah.
and I would just shake my head. Even whenever they weren't yes or no questions, I would just
Yeah.
no. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking.
Not
And then we got
talking
done with
to
the movie. Yeah, we got done with the movie, and she's like, "What was your deal?" And I was like, "I'm not speaking during a movie. I hate those people.
Yeah.
If you're in a movie theater, shut your fucking mouth."
Yeah. Bitch. Yeah. There wasn't that many people at the theater. Me and my buddy went, and I think there was probably 20 people in there max, which is, you
Yeah.
know, quite slim. And it was just a regular theater, no fancy seats or nothing. It was just the plain Jane seats, screen, surround sound. You're welcome. Like that kind of setup. And there was a family right fucking here. And
Yeah.
the kids were closest to us, and they were kicking the seat next to me. It's like, fuckers, dude. Like,
Yeah.
and they were talking the whole time, like the whole family. I was like, what the fuck? And then they left, like, before the movie was even over. They all just left because somebody else came in of their group, and then they all left. And I was like, good, get the fuck out of here, bitch.
That's what I'm saying though. That I mean, I don't know if it ruined the movie for you or not,
Not
but
really,
like it was.
no. But it's just
I
one of the
can't
things
stand
I
it.
took home, you know, like, just like, god damn. That happens to me a lot. Like, I feel like I'm always sitting, well, because I like to sit right in the fucking middle, like,
Yeah.
the perfect
Mhm.
spot, you know. And I pride myself on getting to movies early enough to A, get a fucking ticket to a popular movie, and B, get the seat I fucking want. And sometimes that backfires because the seat you want ends up being near the seat people end up being that suck. And that's happened to me on multiple occasions. And there's one time, I don't even remember what movie we were. Oh, we were seeing It Chapter. No, the first one. It 2. Or It 1. Fuck, god damn it. The first one. It Chapter 2. And me and my buddy went and saw it in theaters. And there was like a 9-year-old sitting behind me. And he kept doing the same shit, like kicking the seat. And I get it. If you want to put your feet up and the seat next to me is not being used, whatever. Do your thing. Whatever you need to be. But don't readjust, kick the seat while you're doing it constantly, moving around, doing crazy shit when there's a person's head a foot away from where your feet are, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's shitty. And so, like, several times I just turned and then, like, the dad, like, made eye contact with me. And he's like, what do you think I'm turning around for, bro? Like, what do you think's happening right now? Get your shit together. Get your kid under
Look,
control.
clearly you're gonna take his kid when he's not looking.
We don't sell them, so why would I? Well, it was good. So whenever it comes to your home theater, I recommend it.
I mean, it's here. I mean, like I could go like 15
Yeah.
minutes down the road and watch it.
Yeah. Just go
Oh, no.
at like fucking noon when nobody's there.
Yeah.
That-
Oh, you mean like right now?
Yeah. Well, not today,
yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
But, you know.
All right. Bye.
See ya.
But in other news, I have heard nothing but good reviews about the movie.
Yeah.
Like, I've not heard anyone say it's bad. So
No, it was wonderful. Perfect amount of fan service with like new spins on things, and then obviously there's like a billion things that they can make off of this movie, like potential future things, or just not even like directly related to Spider-Man, but they left a lot of things on the table to make a bunch of different stuff. So it'll be exciting to see what they end up doing with it. In other Hollywood news, Betty White, we missed that one. R.I.P. The last Golden Girl, she's gone. Which I mean, she's 99, so.
And see, before today happened, I was gonna be like, look, Betty White died to make sure that 2022 was a good year. You know, like she the last day of 2021, she died.
Yeah.
So she did that for us so that 2022 would be better, but I was wrong. So.
Yeah, because Bob Saget also has passed, and Sidney Poitier, which is like an old school actor, but anyway.
Bob Saget, he couldn't have been.
He's 65.
So yeah, not old at all.
Not really, no. And he just had a show last night too. Yeah.
So he like died after his show?
Yeah, like he tweeted it would have been 2 nights ago, I guess, but 2:42 in the morning on January 9th. Love tonight's show at PV Concert Hall in Jacksonville. Appreciative audience. Thanks again to so and so for opening. I had no idea I did a 2-hour set tonight. I'm happily addicted again to this shit. And then he talks about his future tour dates. Literally the next day, he found dead in his hotel room. No signs of foul play or drug use in this case. Is what the
damn. I was gonna be like the cocaine finally caught up with him.
No, I suck dick for coke. What movie's that in? I can't even remember.
I can't either.
I think it's. Is it? God, it's one of the Dave Chappelle ones. The 90s ones. How High or not How High? Is it How High? I don't know. It's one of them. But yeah, so that's fucking wild.
I don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah. Also, a snow leopard in the Illinois Zoo died after getting COVID-19. So
I thought animals couldn't get what?
Oh, they could get it. That's how it was in animals only.
Well, no, I knew it was in like bats, though, right? Like that's what it jumped from.
Yeah,
jumped from bats to us.
Yeah.
I didn't think that. I didn't think that all sicknesses.
There's been cases of like dogs and shit getting it this last, however long it's been.
Really?
Yeah.
Because funny story. Sorry.
All right.
The lady I got my dog from, right? We got him during like right when shit was starting to open back up. We drove all the way down and picked him up, and she never once asked for a COVID card or like asked us to wear masks in the house.
Yeah.
Whatever. Nothing. A couple weeks later, she calls me and she was like, "Hey, do you want another dog?" And I was like, "No." She was like, "Okay, just figured I'd check. The people gave us the dog back because they didn't want him anymore, but they all have COVID and they didn't want the dog to catch it." And I was like, I didn't know that was a thing. And she was like, "Yeah, COVID kills dogs." And I was like, "Oh,
calm down, lady."
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay. All right.
Well, interesting.
Yeah.
Fucking wild. You know who else got COVID?
Who?
AOC.
She believes in it though, right?
Yeah. So it's fine.
Yeah.
It's really funny because like, she just took a vacation to Florida. And,
yeah. Oh.
Yeah. And everybody, all the conservative talking heads were giving her shit. Oh, okay. So you come down to Florida where masks aren't mandated and don't wear a mask? Okay. So that's what we're doing? Cool. like, bro, she's just following your local guidelines. What do you want from her? like, I don't get it. Like to go out of your way to talk shit on somebody who, like, you politically oppose just because they're doing what you want or what you want to be doing in your state is kind of ridiculous, in my opinion. But what
I
do I
mean,
know?
we've talked about it multiple times, man. It's just how it is in politics now. Like,
Yeah. Well, and I saw a really funny clip of Tucker Carlson, and they were watching this video of Biden playing with with one of his dogs, and then his wife, and they were on like a walk, secluded walk. There's anybody near them, and they're playing with the dog, and the only person next to Biden is his wife, but he has a mask on, and so he's like, "Oh, really? Fucking nobody around, and this is what you're doing? You're wearing a mask?" And then, and then there's a clip of him bitching about AOC not wearing in like very similar circumstances. Like nobody's really next to them. They're kind of like her and whoever, like they're across from the table from each other.
yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, we're not wearing masks now. Got it. What are we doing, dude? It's so stupid.
I mean, honestly, after you told me that Fox is labeled an entertainment show instead of a news thing,
Yeah.
now nothing they say to me holds any weight.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if all of their shows, but most of them are. And that's the same fucking scapegoat argument Rogan likes to use to get out of shit when he says controversial. Who you what? I'm just a dumb fucking comedian. Blah, blah, blah. And that, like, okay, good. But, like, a fucking million people listen to you, like, religiously.
Yeah.
So I watched a very interesting older clip of Jon Stewart. He went on this show called Crossfire,
Yeah.
which was an old CNN show. And what the premise was they had a liberal guy and a
Yeah.
conservative guy, and then they would bring a guest on or multiple guests on, and they would all kind of debate. But
Yeah.
that's the premise, but that's not what really happened. What really happened is just a lot of pontificating from both sides to their political party, never really giving into an argument. Like they would never go, okay, that's valid, I accept that, or whatever. They would just be like, well, you're dumb. Like it would just always boil down to that. And funnily enough, the conservative guy was Tucker Carlson. So funny that his name popped up twice. But Jon Stewart came on, and Tucker Carlson starts grilling him because this is in 2004, around the John Kerry, George Bush presidential race.
Yeah.
And he's like, you just had John Kerry on your show, and you asked him, how are you doing? And then and then they listed a couple of the questions that he asked.
Yeah.
And he's like, don't you think you have a responsibility to the American people to ask a little more harder hitted questions than that? And Jon Stewart's like, hey, dude, the show that comes on before me is puppets making crank phone calls. Okay. Like, and then he flipped it on him throughout this interview. He flipped it on him. He's like, well, you guys have a responsibility to the American people to not be political hacks, basically. Like, he just fucking roasted them. And the chairman of CNN cited this interview as one of the reasons why they canceled the show. So it's pretty funny. But, yeah, it's just like, do as I say, not as I do kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hey, you remember when we went to Singapore?
I never went, but yeah.
You didn't?
Nope.
Oh, you left. You left.
I
early.
left early.
Did you get to hear any of the like the briefings on Singapore, like all the shit we weren't allowed to do?
Yeah, you can't yeah. I think it was like no chewing. You can't chew gum or some shit.
No
you
gum.
Can't spit.
Littering is like punishable by caning. Don't what it was like the accosting of a woman kind of thing, whatever that one was. And then obscenity is a big one for them. And well, you don't know this, but because you didn't see. But Singapore has quite a few female people there, and naturally, and OnlyFans could be getting them in some serious trouble because it's breaching Singapore law on obscenity and things of that nature. So people, what? Go ahead.
Do they not have porn in Singapore?
I bet they do. I bet
what
they
I'm
have to
saying,
use
though.
probably like VPNs and shit though.
Oh, like they can look at it by using a VPN from another country.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming, but so not only are people making those material could be breaching the laws, they could they could be breaching those laws even if they're based overseas according to Singapore law, which I think is fucked up. Like you can't. That's like if America decided that we were going to start charging people for jaywalking in fucking Bangladesh or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like that's not your deal, bro.
So what? Singapore is going to try to arrest people from America who've never been to Singapore?
Well, I don't think that they're straight up going like, "Hey," but this article is just talking about potential. You know, like it's kind of weird. Like, so here's what this quote says from a person who teaches at a Singapore university. While the penal code generally does not have extraterritorial jurisdiction, a Singaporean or foreigner who uploaded the material overseas and subsequently enters Singapore could be dealt with by law. So if you start an OnlyFans and you upload content and then you go to Singapore, they could get you. They'd be like, "Ah, gotcha, bitch." Which seems like what's that word?
Stupid.
No, well, that, but it seems like entrapment a little bit. like I don't get it. It's very weird. Like they can't extradite people and bring them to Singapore, but like
there's no way in hell
potentially,
that, like,
yeah,
if Singapore was to like submit some kind of like paperwork to the United States, hey, we want you to give all these people to us. We're gonna, and I feel like they'd be like, you're fucking stupid.
Well, not only that, but not even all the people that make OnlyFans are from the U.S. Like,
well, I get that. I'm just saying.
Stop yelling.
You know how like China controls. I'm just saying. You know how
Yeah.
China controls their internet.
Yeah.
Why don't Singapore just block that website in their country?
I'm sure they do, but I think what they're saying is like, hey, we know you make this stuff, and now you're coming to our country, and we're gonna fucking get you, which is stupid in of itself. But
because I feel like most of their money comes from tourism, though, right?
yeah, well, that and they're a big port city, so yeah.
So I don't know.
So the spotlight was turned onto the site when a model, Titus Lowe, was accused on December 30th of uploading his obscene images to his OnlyFans account. He had also allegedly failed to comply with an order issued to him October last year, which prohibited him from accessing or using it. He was granted $5,000 bail, and then he's got a future court date coming up. He's believed to be the platform's first content creator in Singapore to be charged with transmitting obscene materials on the site.
Sounds like it's time to move countries.
Yeah, get the fuck out. Like, it's so weird because, like, Singapore, man, you guys have a pretty hefty history of prostitution.
I was gonna say, don't they have like there's like a whole sex tourism side of their stuff too?
Yeah, the 4 floors
Like-
of horse. It's a hotel.
Yeah, that and like ping pong shows and fucking.
Hey.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
Yeah, no.
Like, you can't. People just posting pictures and
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing probably videos too, but still, like,
Yeah.
if another part of your like tourism is literally sexual debauchery,
Yeah. It's
a
very
weird way.
weird.
It's a weird place to draw the line in the sand. Yeah.
Very confusing. So, I didn't know this, but OnlyFans is based out of London.
I didn't know that either.
Nope. But yeah, so there you go. Don't Don't go to Singapore and start posting shit on OnlyFans. Or if you do, use a VPN. Be smart about it so they don't know where the fuck you are, weirdos. So this is just kind of a random thing that I saw, but it piqued my interest.
Okay.
A badger, hungry badger, may have uncovered Roman coins in a Spanish cave. A trove of 209 Roman coins in a cave in northern Spain is hailed by researchers as an exceptional find, is believed to have been uncovered by a badger desperately foraging for food. So they took all this money and probably didn't even feed the poor bastard. Rude as fuck.
Dude, that sounds like a terrible pickup line. Like, hey girl, let me use my badger to find your fucking Roman coins. Mm.
Yeah, that is a terrible pickup line. Oh boy. The coins dating from between 3rd and 5th century AD.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which really isn't, I mean, that's 300, 500 AD.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's still old.
Yeah, it's old.
Actually, speaking of terrible pickup lines, I heard one the other day. It was, hey girl, my dick just died. Can I bury it in your ass?
Hey-o!
I was like, that never works. There's no way that ever works.
No.
Unless you're already dating the
Yeah,
girl.
that's what I was thinking. And she knows you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah. But like passing some or being at a bar and talking to some random girl, there's no way that works.
No.
I guarantee that 95% of the time you get smacked.
Yeah. Yeah. Or just laughed at hilariously.
That's what I'm saying. They're like, but like 95% of the time, that's rude.
Yeah, 100%. Well,
Smack.
95.
But yeah, 100%. 95%.
You know what I'm saying.
you get it.
Yeah. Bad news for Irish people. Potato shortage cutting into fries and chips. Potato shortage. Buckle up.
Oh wait, you're serious?
Yeah, no, this is a real thing.
Oh, I thought you were being funny.
No. I couldn't write anything that funny. Are you kidding me? No. Let's see. In Japan, McDonald's locations stopped offering large and medium-sized French fry orders last month after pandemic-related supply chain issues and floods in the port of Vancouver delayed potato shipments. So everybody's having Kenya, let's see, South Africa, and Japan. All these fucking different areas, they're all having issues with potatoes. So Idaho, get your fucking shit together. God damn it.
But we're fine. Like the rest of the world is experiencing potato famine, but we're all right.
Yeah, I mean, I've been ordering large fries all week, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, we should sell our potatoes to other countries at marked up prices.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
$5 a potato.
Yeah. $5 a potato? Holy shit.
Potato.
What if we start posting potatoes on like eBay?
Dude,
And only
I'm gonna go buy
for international shipping.
I'm gonna buy bags of potatoes as soon as we're done recording.
Just roll around in it, make an OnlyFans.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Don't post it in Singapore, you piece of shit. Oh boy. That's all I got. You got anything cool?
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Just the normal.
Hell yeah.
Before we do that though, I know earlier you brought up that movie Don't Look Up.
Yeah.
A couple new shows to look out for.
Ooh.
The 10th episode just aired yesterday, but The Mayor of Kingstown.
Good shit.
Amazing show.
I've heard good things about it.
If you haven't watched The Wheel of Time first season, is on Prime. It's really good. Obviously The Witcher season 2.
Yeah.
You haven't watched that?
The Boys is coming out with a new season in what, June or July? Something like that.
Awesome.
Yep.
Jensen Ackles from Supernatural is going to be in this new season of
Really?
The Boys. Yeah.
Tight. That'll be pretty exciting.
Yeah. If you haven't watched yet, the first season of the reboot for Dexter
Oh, yeah.
is finished. It just finished recently. It's called Dexter New Blood. It's good.
Yeah.
Has a lot of the same feel
Yeah.
as the old show.
Yeah, I heard it's fucking great. And the old show was great too, so.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, The Matrix Reloaded or whatever.
I have not heard good things.
Not great.
Yeah.
There's, to be fair, a lot of it makes sense. Like when you're watching it and they're talking about like how they got to where they are.
Yeah.
It answers questions that you have from the first 3 movies.
Right.
But for the same reason that I hated the third Matrix movie, where it's just too much. There's just too much shit happening, is the same reason why I don't like the new one.
Mm.
But they do it up until the ending of the movie, like the last 30 minutes of the movie, up until that point, they do it's done really well.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand why they were just like, yeah, just fucking ruin it.
Have you ever watched any of the animated ones?
I have not.
They're really good. Highly recommend. Good shit. The Animatrix.
Nice. And then finally, there's a movie that M. Night Shyamalan just put out called Old.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that good?
Yes.
Okay.
I've always liked his movies, so that's just me. But I think Old is done really well, and it's not, the movie's not that long. I think it's like an hour and a half, but it's like the entire time you're just like, it's just fucking has you tense.
Yeah. The only movie I didn't like of his was the Avatar one,
Oh yeah.
which I don't even know why they bothered, but yeah, that 3-parter, the Unbroken, Glass, and Split.
Yeah.
Those are all great. The Village was
Oh.
fucking creepy, but good. And then obviously, Signs, and the fucking other one. The one.
That one. You know it.
I see dead people. That guy.
Oh, damn it. What's that movie called?
Right?
Bruce Willis, Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah. Why are we blanking on this? I heard this is a long lasting effect of COVID, is memory loss. Like random shit too, not like you can't remember your 4th birthday or whatever, but like just random insignificant things. But I don't know. I don't want to spread any misinformation, so
Yeah.
just keep that tight-lipped.
All right.
Oh, I watched Pig, a movie Pig with Nicolas
Yeah.
Cage. Definitely not what I thought it was gonna be. Me and my brother watched it, and we were thinking it was gonna be like a beat 'em up, shoot 'em up kind of movie. Not really, but it was good. But it was just, I was not expecting it to be what it was. So yeah, that's Nicolas Cage, and he's finally making decent movies again. So take that
There you go.
information.
And it's because it seemed like there for a little bit he didn't know how to say no
Yeah,
to a role.
I don't think he could. I think he was just spending so much money. I don't think he could say no. Like for real. Like
Oh God.
yeah.
All right. The moment you've all been waiting for, the
Hell
Billboard
yeah.
200 Top 10. We got 30 by Adele at number 1. We got Fighting Demons by Juice WRLD at number 2. Taylor Swift's Red, Taylor's version. I'm really confused.
What?
Number 4 is Christmas by Michael Bublé.
Go away, Michael.
Number 5, Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. Number 6, Dangerous, the double album, Morgan Wallen. Number 7, up from number 8, Merry Christmas,
What?
Mariah Carey.
Guys. What the fuck?
At number 8, up from number 9, A Charlie Brown Christmas. Oh man. Number 9, Certified Lover Boy of Drake. Number 10, Hall of Fame Polo G.
Jesus Christ.
And still just as many in the bottom 10 of the Even more, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more Christmas albums in the like 11 through 20.
These goddamn sons of bitches.
Christmas is over. Stop.
Get over it. Unless it's like a slight delay. You know what I mean? Maybe it could be
Probably.
like leaking through.
I don't know, but they moved up from last week, and we didn't even do a
that's
video
true.
from last week.
That's
yeah.
true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, fucking weirdos.
Fucking weirdos. Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's it for you.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah.
I mean, you know. Yeah.
If you listen to us, I know there's only like 20 of you, but we appreciate you.
Yep.
And you want to help us out, share us with a friend. If you like us a lot, then go to patreon.com/wokpod, WOKPOD. Leave us some money. You don't have to. We will take likes and subscribes on YouTube.
Yep.
You know, comments on YouTube, reviews on Spotify, and reviews on Apple Podcasts.
Yep.
Those are also great, and they cost you nothing.
Yep. And I'm so glad that Spotify's doing reviews now. Like, I don't know why they waited. It's very weird. Like,
Yeah.
especially after they get fucking old Joe Heavy Nuts Rogan in there. You would think that they'd be like, yeah, we should probably pay attention to our podcasting population a little more.
Right? Yeah, definitely.
And reviews help us, creep up in the fucking algorithm as little as we possibly can. But it helps. Fucking shit, man. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yep. All right. I've had enough. Peace out, bitches.
Tip your bartender.